Colten was the youngest of our 6 kids. He was born with Down syndrome, so he was nonverbal, but that did not stop him from getting his point across, right?
Absolutely. The love that we got from him was just incredible. He was such a wonderful little boy.
He was kind of the sunshine of our family, we'd always say.
I don't know how many times he climbed in my lap and cuddled in, and that was it. Me and him were down for a nap, and that's where he slept at.
Every picture I have from Colten in the hospital was these 2 yahoos sleeping together. I mean, he was just a cuddle bug, and hearing the words your child has cancer, people talk about it all the time. You see it on every video, and you don't realize truly what that does inside your body. Your heart plummets, and in life as you know it is never the same.
Yeah, my heart damn near stopped when we found out he had leukemia. And I remember calling my boss at the time, and I don't know if he could understand a word I said to him because I was crying that hard because I was terrified.
It was quite a year. And in July, we celebrated remission, no more cancer. And at the end of August, we found out not only was the cancer back, but it was very aggressive. It was a hard time, and we found out December 1st that there was just, the transplant didn't take, the cancer was too strong, and he wasn't going to make it. Colten had a Make-A-Wish grantor who was just amazing. They're a volunteer position with Make-A-Wish, and she was relentless. Yes. Like when she found out the cancer was back, she had us and all our 6 children on a plane to a Make-A-Wish trip within 24 hours. And so she had called us saying, hey, I know a guy who has a Batmobile. How about if we come to your house? He'll bring the Batmobile, he'll bring Santa, it'll be fun. And I was like, no. I said, I'm so tired. I said, I don't have it in me. And she said, she wouldn't take no for an answer. She said, we're gonna do this. You're gonna love it.
Charles walked up to me and handed me the key to the Batmobile. And he's like, hey, you should take your son for a ride in the Batmobile. That man didn't know me, I didn't know him. And I was like, are you sure? And he said, yes, absolutely. So I remember putting Colten in the front seat and getting in the Batmobile, and he just had a big old smile on his face. He was all excited that he was getting to go in the car. So that was something that I shared with Colten, and I will have with me till my time here is done. I wouldn't trade it for the world to have that time. I'd do it again just to have that time with him. If that's all I ever got with him again, I would do it.
Colten passed away 2 weeks after the night in the Batmobile, and obviously we were going through a lot, and it took some time, but it was a couple years later. I had been going through pictures. I am a picture person. I want to hold the picture. I don't want them on my phone. And I went through all of the pictures of Colten and was arranging them albums, and I realized I came across the pictures from that night, and that night was a night that was just all smiles and happiness from everybody amongst so many sad memories. It made me realize Charles gave us such an amazing gift of just complete happiness amongst so much sadness. We had all just been so sad, and it was gone that night. It was completely gone. So 2 years later, I always joke, don't put me in charge of thank yous. I wrote him a thank you card just because I really wanted him to know what that night truly meant to our family. And we met here, and he said, I'm building this, and this really is all because of your son, and I would love to name it after him. I started off volunteering, and I always say that Colten lives on in every family that comes through here. I get to see Colten's memory in every kid that we serve because I'm reliving his experience and getting to see these families have these cherished memories that I know will always mean the world to them.